You don't. Right. And you won't.
What?
You won't judge.
No, why would I judge first of all and second of all?
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Indianapolis Colts and the Green Bay Packers. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Wisconsin. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road.
I got rid of a lot of my cable stuff, so I'm just using the apps. Yeah, I do. Just hit the home button and you could go to the Netflix app.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And that's good for a gain of 5.
Oh, you could. I haven't tried that yet.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like
I'm just getting used to it.
Just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working from the gun, it's Lewis. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Gun snap now to Willis. Running by his back, it's Jacobs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. Willis looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
We're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Here we go. Ready?
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. It's caught Tucker Kraft. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the stick. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings us 3rd and 2. Let's go, 80. Deputy Lion.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out to catch. That is a job well done.
You ate all that nuggets already? In the fries? You were hungry? Why didn't you tell me you were hungry? You were here, you could have pizza.
Take their first time out. And 2 left for him to spend.
Your face? You want me to close the door? Give me that garbage.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. To throw, here's Willis. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Another throw here on second down. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Willis now, third down. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard ball. McManus sends it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that and drives ahead.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Right to the air, it's Jones. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Second down carry for Taylor. They take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Spencer Trader on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts won up the opposing field goal. They certainly set it on their opening drive. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Here's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Thrown on first down, Willis. On the move, headed right. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here's Willis to the air. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go, here we go. 18 cards. Ready?
He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead.
Kate, I think two things were in play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 3. Now is McManus to kick this away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down from the 42. Taylor again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
That one finds Josh Downs. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. He got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. On the shotgun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
A 45-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied. Just starting from scratch, whole new ball game.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Willis now. Buying some time right. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Willis escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. McManus sends it through. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Jones. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Reaches the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
17.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Packers 50, Cougar 19.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is Willis. That'll be complete to Jacob. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Not that a step or two shy of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Willis to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Brought down by Rodney Thomas.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go for taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Gun snap now to Willis. He's got it, complete to Reed. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Buys time, rolling right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack at a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Willis looking to throw. Flush down the pocket. He fires his shot. Nicely done. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to it before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey, check, let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
70.
Looking to throw. goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. All he can get is a yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They go again with Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Look at him, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual wow, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Here we go, shot.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Colts holding a 4-point lead. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And that's a key stop defensively blocked. They need more of those as they trail by a score. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time left. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On the draw, this is Taylor. Makes the tackle. And denied the first, even after that great run. This is right up at the marker now. It's 4th down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down. They're going Taylor. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now lead by 10. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
24. Packers 13.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. To throw, here's Willis. Rolling left, buying some time. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now they face 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Willis. Flush out now to his left. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.